Well, hello and welcome to another edition of Weird News and Wacky History, a look behind the scenes of what's been happening throughout the years. I'm your host, Pastor Roland Moss, that old history dude. Say it's a dirty world out there, so join me as we look at coming clean. With today's technology, we take sweeping the floor for granted. But that wasn't always so. Vacuuming began with Ives W. McGaffrey and the hand-cranked 1868 Whirlwind. Needless to say, it was awkward and not very effective, and the 1892 person Baby Daisy was actually a step backwards. Featuring more power but even less portability was the 1901 Puffing Billy, a horse-drawn contraption invented by British engineer Hubert Cecil Booth. Customers hired Booth and his immense gasoline-powered vacuum cleaner by the hour. Hoses were fed through your windows, and all the crud from your carpets was sucked into a big glass jar for everybody outside to see. It worked ponderously, but he was retained in 1902 to tidy up Westminster Abbey after a royal wedding. James Murray Spangler was just trying to make his nightly cleanup of the department store easier while easing his persistent asthma. He combined a broom, an electric motor, and a pillowcase to create the first upright sweeper. Seeing the potential, he quit his job, patented his gizmo in 1907, and tried to market it. Sadly, he was a great janitor but a lousy sweeper salesman. In desperation, he turned for help to his cousin, Susan Hoover. And the rest is vacuum history. Keeping the floor tidy is one thing. Keeping Junior tidy is something else altogether. Keeping baby clean and dry has always been a challenge. Some Native American cultures stuffed animal skins with moss or dry grass, then swapped out the lining as needed, creating a primitive diaper. The word diaper is Middle English and actually refers to the fabric used instead of the function. The first cloth diapers in the 1590s were soft tissue sheets cut in geometric patterns called diapering. But there had to be something better than cloth diapers. Enter Mary Donovan, American inventor and frustrated mother of two. She began by crafting a waterproof diaper cover from a shower curtain shortly after World War II. Still dissatisfied, she next tried parachute material with snap fasteners. She began to sell her product, named Boaters, which could be lined with absorbent paper, through the high-end Saks Fifth Avenue department store in 1949. Her disposable product was so wildly successful that she eventually sold the rights to Kiko Corporation for $1 million, the equivalent of $9.7 million today. Funded by her creativity, Mary Donovan went on to receive 20 patents for such household products as facial tissue boxes, a towel dispenser, a hosiery clamp, closet organizers, and dental floss, landing her in the Inventors Hall of Fame in 2015. Think clean, and who do you see? The white-eyebrowed, bald as a billiard ball guy with a gold earring and crossed arms has been a Procter & Gamble trademark since 1957. Known only as Mr. Clean, what's the backstory of this mystery man with his white t-shirt and big smile? He was originally created over 65 years ago as a less corrosive and abrasive way to remove embedded dirt and grime from ships and around docks. Mr. Clean did such a great job as a marine cleanser that the developer offered it to P&G, where it was released in 1958. Needing a tough but gentle frontman for their new cleanser, the cleaning giant hired Ernest C. Allen to bring the gentle giant of a seaman to life. Despite the appearance, he is not, nor has he ever been, a genie. He quickly became Procter & Gamble's mascot and the leader of the cleaning industry. He became the first household cleanser available in plastic bottles in 1963. His cleanser debuted in spray bottles in 1966 and also introduced the auto-stop bottle, which dispensed a pre-measured amount. Magic Eraser is the latest innovation. So here's something to stump your friends and astound your coworkers. What is the first name of this mystery cleanup man in white? Veritably. And some people just can't wait to get clean. Old Faithful. Few things better convey America's scenic splendor. Discovered in 1870, the geyser was immediately named Old Faithful for its predictable eruptions. When Yellowstone National Park was established in 1872, Old Faithful became an instant hit. And the tourists did exactly what you'd expect. They threw stuff into the geyser. Trees, stumps, rocks, bottles, coins, and anything that wasn't nailed down were heaved into the opening just to see them blasted high into the sky. But Old Faithful offered a unique opportunity to dirty visitors far from home: clean clothes. And so one of America's most unique natural wonders was pressed into service as a laundromat. Thoroughly boiled and steamed clean garments were squirted out to be gathered up when the eruption ended. Linen and cotton clothing came out well, while woolens were ripped to shreds. By the 1880s, folks with dirty duds routinely cleaned out gift shops and local hotels of bars of soap to toss into the geyser. With the advent of the National Park Service in 1916, clothes washing pretty much ceased, although folks still keep tossing trash into geysers despite a possible $5,000 fine and 6 months in jail if caught. So are you visiting Yellowstone Park soon? Do everyone a favor. Keep your shirt on. And that's about all the time we have for this episode of Weird News and Wacky History, a look behind the scenes of what's been happening throughout the years. I'm your host, Pastor Roland Moss, author, historian, and speaker, wishing that all of your history may be just a little bit weird.